In the heart of a desolate penitentiary, a secret lay hidden, a malevolent presence that had plagued the halls for centuries. The prison's oppressive atmosphere and stories of unexplained phenomena sparked both curiosity and trepidation among those who ventured within. As the group of investigators delved deeper into the prison's history, echoes of despair resonated through the cold corridors. Faint whispers carried tales of unjust imprisonment, torment, and souls left to wither behind the iron bars. Each step amplified the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. In the dead of night, a figure materialized, an ethereal presence adorned in prison attire. The ghostly inmate seemed trapped between the worlds, forever reliving the agony of their incarceration. Its mournful gaze held a plea for justice and release. Within the decrepit cells, spectral apparitions roamed, a parade of lost souls yearning for freedom. Cold gusts of wind whispered through the narrow passageways, rustling tattered remnants of forgotten lives. The air thickened with an ominous energy as the investigators stepped further into the labyrinth of haunted cells. The spirits of the prison's guards lingered, consumed by their abusive power. Their ethereal forms appeared as imposing figures, relishing in the suffering they had inflicted on the inmates. Their phantom presence sent shivers down the investigators' spines. Hidden within the prison's depths, a chamber of unspeakable horrors awaited discovery. Instruments of pain and suffering lay strewn about, remnants of a dark past stained with blood and anguish. The investigators hesitated, knowing that entering this chamber meant confronting unimaginable atrocities. As they ventured into the torture chamber, the investigators sensed the residual torment of the souls who had endured unimaginable pain. Flickering lights cast eerie shadows, and the air grew heavy with the weight of their suffering. Their tortured screams echoed through the investigators' minds. The group uncovered journals, diaries, and letters from prisoners who had suffered within the prison's walls. Heart-wrenching accounts detail their anguish, longing for freedom, and the devastating toll of their confinement. The words etched on the pages carried the pain and desperation of forgotten souls. In the dead of night, the investigators found themselves surrounded by a spectral riot, an echo of the violent uprising that had once rocked the prison. Phantom voices shouted, the clashing of metal reverberated, and ethereal figures clashed in a never-ending struggle. As the investigation continued, the prison's malevolent energy began to take its toll. The investigators felt their sanity slip, haunted by vivid nightmares and disorienting visions. Paranoia gripped their minds, and they questioned the boundaries between reality and the supernatural. Research revealed the prison's dark secret, a curse placed upon the warden for his sadistic ways. His vengeful spirit had become intertwined with the prison's foundation, perpetuating its malevolent nature. The investigators knew that to break the curse, they must confront the warden's restless spirit. In a daring encounter, the investigators faced the vengeful spirit of the warden. The air crackled with tension as they demanded justice for the suffering he had inflicted. The warden's rage manifested in violent manifestations and the desperate struggle for retribution. Amidst the chaos, a glimmer of compassion pierced through the warden's anger. The investigators appealed to his humanity, reminding him of the lives he had destroyed. The warden's spirit wavered, torn between remorse and his thirst for revenge. Guided by ancient knowledge, the investigators embarked on a risky ritual to bind the warden's spirit and break the curse. They chanted incantations, brandished sacred artifacts, and offered prayers for forgiveness. The room quivered with energy as they fought to free the prison from its malevolent grip. As the ritual reached its climax, a surge of power swept through the prison. Walls trembled, chains rattled, and a burst of ethereal light filled the corridors. The investigators felt the oppressive weight lift from their shoulders, knowing that they had succeeded in freeing the prison from its haunting past. Though the curse had been lifted, remnants of the prison's dark history lingered. Shadows danced along the walls, and whispers of tormented souls still echoed in the corridors. The investigators felt a sense of unease, aware that some spirits may never find peace. The experience left an indelible mark on the investigators' hearts. They realized the importance of empathy and compassion, vowing to advocate for justice and raise awareness of the prison's haunting legacy. Their mission extended beyond the supernatural, as they sought to honor the memories of those who had suffered. Delving into the prison's archives, the investigators uncovered forgotten stories of injustice and wrongful imprisonment. Their research brought to light the flaws in the justice system and fueled their determination to seek truth and right the wrongs of the past. Armed with the knowledge they had acquired, The investigators dedicated themselves to shedding light on the prison's history. They conducted interviews, wrote articles, and organized exhibitions, ensuring that the voices of the forgotten would be heard and that their stories would not be lost to time. In the aftermath of their investigation, the investigators returned to the prison, not as adversaries but as caretakers. They lit candles, placed flowers, and offered prayers for the restless souls who still wandered its halls. The prison became a place of remembrance, a sanctuary for the spirits who yearned for peace. Despite their efforts, the investigators couldn't dispel all the residual haunting. They occasionally encountered spectral apparitions and experienced fleeting glimpses into the prison's haunted past. It served as a reminder of the darkness that once consumed the halls and the importance of their ongoing work. Word of the investigators' brave exploration spread, inspiring others to confront the shadows of the past. The prison became a symbol of hope, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the possibility of redemption, even in the darkest corners of existence. Though the investigators had succeeded in their mission, the horrors they witnessed haunted their dreams. Nightmares plagued their sleep as the tortured souls they encountered seeped into their subconscious. They sought solace in one another's company, sharing their burdens and finding strength in their collective experiences. Over time, the prison underwent a transformation. It became a site of historical significance, a place where visitors could learn about the injustices that had occurred. The once forbidding walls now stood as a testament to the power of truth, redemption, and the unyielding human spirit. As the investigators continued their work, they collaborated with advocacy groups, lawyers, and scholars to address the systemic issues that had led to the prison's dark history. Their efforts aimed to heal the wounds inflicted on the incarcerated and to prevent future injustices. During a routine visit to the prison, one investigator caught a faint whisper in the air, a soft voice expressing gratitude and relief. It was a ghostly reminder that their actions had made a difference, offering solace to those who had suffered within those walls. In a symbolic gesture, the investigators took on the role of guardians, ensuring that the prison's history would never be forgotten. They continued to visit, maintaining a vigilant watch over the spirits that lingered. Their presence brought a measure of comfort and protection to those trapped between realms. The transformed prison became a beacon of redemption, a place where the stories of the incarcerated were honored and the lessons of the past were learned. Visitors from far and wide were drawn to its solemn halls, contemplating the complexities of justice, empathy, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Despite their efforts, some souls remained trapped within the prison's walls, their stories forever intertwined with its haunted legacy. Their silent presence served as a reminder of the unfinished work that lay ahead, a reminder to seek justice, to bring light to the darkest corners, and to never forget the forgotten. The investigators pledged an eternal vigil, vowing to continue their mission in seeking justice and redemption for the incarcerated. They knew that their work would never truly be done, that the haunting echoes of the prison's past would forever shape their journey. And so they pressed on, driven by a relentless determination to shed light on the forgotten, to heal the wounds of the incarcerated, and to find solace for the tormented souls trapped within the prison's walls.